Hello and welcome to the TechnoMonk. I am Avik Gujarati and you can see on my screen which is my personal development initiative which is currently on the Washington release. Okay, whether you are a developer, admin or passionate about streamlining process, you are in the right place. Today we are diving into the most important and most requested feature ever, which is flow diagramming. This is a tool which is a game changer for visual thinkers and those who love mapping out the flow graphically. ServiceNow flow diagramming feature is a powerful visual tool designed to help user create, visualize, and manage flow within the ServiceNow platform. So for today's tutorial, we'll be working on one of the catalog item. So let's look into that catalog item. So I will go to maintain item. So remember maintain item, and let's work on catalog item. Simple catalog item. Let's work on the wireless keyboard and mouse, and I will show you how exactly it looks. So if we open this out and if we do the try it, so currently there is no flow associated to it, so we'll be creating a flow from the scratch for it. And if we do try it, so just to see what all variables are, so there is two. It's pretty simple. It has requested for, okay, and business justification. So let's get started and we'll create flow for the same. So we'll go the keyboard shortcuts, will go with the notice, and I will go flow designer. So it will take some time to load. Perfect. Okay. And now we'll create a new flow from here. And we'll give the name as wireless mouse flow. Okay, you can give description. I will just give any random and you can do build flow. So till this everything is similar, right? But it changes when you create the flow. So as soon as you create a flow, you can see this toggle, the top, this one. So this is like to toggle the view. So we have this traditional view and then we have flow diagramming view. So for today's tutorial, we'll be using flow diagramming view only to create the entire flow. So I will just simply click on this particular view and it will open the flow diagramming view for the flow designer. And for me, I think this is pretty simpler, okay, than the traditional one because it's pretty like drag. It's kind of flow, how we build a flow on the diagram.io or something like that. So we can see the same properties, add a trigger. So as soon as you click on add a trigger, it shows the same input. We'll select the service catalog. And as soon as you click over here, you can see this flow over here and the properties for that particular action on the right side. So what is annotation? First, we will look into it. Annotation is like for an action, if you want to provide additional information, what exactly it's doing, right? So you can add annotations. It's optional, but it's always good to have it. So I can give like trigger of the wireless mouse flow, and we'll keep the trigger as service catalog only, okay, and where to run and all those things are pretty common. So I will just mark it as done, and you can see this gets represented this way. Now the way we draft it out on the flow designer side, the similar way we will be doing over here also. So first and foremost thing, we have created a trigger which get triggered from the service catalog, so we have to configure it out on the flow on the service catalog. Then as part of next step, what we want to do, we want to pull the variables for that particular catalog item. So for that, we'll go to flow action and we will type variables. So get catalog variables, and it will open up the property catalog variables from which. So it's linked, and we can request item and we can get the variables. You can give anything, okay, just the main motto of annotation is like it should make it easier to understand. Okay, and then which particular catalog item. So we'll give wireless keyboard and mouse. So it will pull all the catalog variables for that particular catalog item, and we can simply select all of them because it will require all, and you can simply add it over here. Done. The main purpose of this tutorial is not to understand this use case. It's more on understanding how the flow diagramming works and how it differs from the traditional flow designer. So we got the catalog variables. Then the next step, what we can do is like approvals. So for that, we can go again to actions, and what action we can give. So we can go for ask for approval and approval to the record. So we want to go with the trigger record only and request item. Okay. So it will prefill all the values out, and what we want, add or approve, and what if anyone approves or reject. And here we want to define it based on the requested for manager. So we can go over here, and ideally, yeah, we got the manager. Perfect. And it's done. So we have asked for approval. You will see how exactly it differs and how exactly it makes the things easy to understand. Okay, in the next step. So, and we will add annotation for this also. Approval requested. Sorry. And done. So we'll get the annotation for this. Now we want to check if the approval is done or not. So again, we'll go to, now this time we will not go to actions, we will go to flow logic, and we'll check for if, and over here we'll give check if approved. Okay, and this is, and I will give the same as the condition label also. Sorry, not this one. This is it. You can give it as approval check, and here you can see condition. You can edit the condition out, and what we want to do, we want to check for this ask for approval step, what is the approval state. Okay, so we have to check if it's approved. Done. And now this beautifies the things. Okay, now you can see all the conditions out there from this particular coming out of this block. It's true when it's approved, this will be the stream. When it's not approved, then this will be the stream. Perfect, right? And you can add respective blocks over here. So it makes it easy to understand how exactly it works. So what we want to do, if it's approved, we want to add a catalog item. So we'll go over here, action, and there will be a catalog task. Create catalog task. I'll not go in depth. Okay. So we want to go for this request item only. I will give short description. I will just add it as a justification only for now. You can add multiple fields out there. You can also define the variables need to be. So I will just pull out all the variables. Okay. Done. And create a catalog task. Perfect. Will be done. So it's pretty easy, and you can see you can as soon as you click on it, now the properties action will come like this, and you can adjust it out also. So if you click on this particular arrow, it will move left or right. So you can manage the spacing also. If you're not able to see all the information correctly for the property, you can expand it out using this arrow. Now this is done, and if the catalog task is done, then what we want to do, we want to wait. So we will wait for the closure, right? So we'll wait for condition. What should we wait for condition? Wait for catalog task closure, and we'll select again the same record. No, not this one. We want it to happen on the catalog task. Okay. And what should be condition? So condition should be if the state is one of, and I will go close complete or close incomplete. I will not go in depth. Okay. As we discussed, we just want to understand how the flow diagramming works. So done. So wait for condition is done. And if it's completed, then what we want to do? Action. And we can go with the update record and close complete RI team. We'll select the RI team. Okay. And here we can add update to close complete. Perfect. And if there is no approval itself, right? If there are no approval, then we'll go with this false loop, right? And over here, we can do action. Again, update record. And this time, mark RITM close incomplete. Okay. And we will go with the same record, add fields, field state, and it will be close incomplete. Perfect. So this is done on the flow side. So we can activate it out. And show me this message, activate. Okay. Perfect. Now, couple of things, what you can do. So here you can see a small panel using which you can zoom in, zoom out the flow. Okay. So this is the first thing. This is one of the feature. Then you have details view. So you can see we have toggle to disable details and annotations. So if I disable details, so you can see here it is giving in a simple English level English language that what exactly this activity is doing. If you untoggle it out, it will remove it out. And we have annotation given. So if you untoggle it out, it will hide the annotations also. But I will keep it enabled. So this is one of the feature. The most important, the feature which I like the most is like this particular download button. So if I click on this, so what it does, it allows you to download the flow. Okay. And you can simply see it from the, I'll be showing in the last. Okay. How exactly it looks. So this is two features. Okay. And it will, and as soon as when you are creating a flow from flow diagramming, okay, it will automatically create it on the traditional view also. So if I toggle it over here, you can see the entire flow got generated. Okay. But this looks simpler than this, right? This is pretty simpler. So we have configured the entire flow out, and now it's time to test it out. So let's go back. One more thing. Okay. Okay. I will come to it. Let us do it. So let's do one thing. I will just refresh it out. Or let's go to history, wireless, or let's go with the SP only. I don't know why it come up with. So I will go with service portal. It opened. It will take some time to load. Till then, I can show you how exactly it looks. Okay, it's there. Perfect. So now we will go to request something out. and there's a wireless keyboard and mouse. So we'll go over here and we'll select it for Abraham Lincoln, for instance, and we'll get this is for testing. Okay, and I will order it out. And it created a flow, and you can add stages also. Okay, so you can see the stages right on the record, so you can customize the stages also. How? I will be showing after this. Okay, so the request got created. Let's see this request out. So I will just go, I'm just using some shortcut, see underscore request, and I will just give this number out. So the one which just got created, this one. Yeah. So there's a request. Under request we have RATM, and it should oh it went to an approval. Why? Save record. Check. Then I will just bring it. I will send. Tomorrow's back. It has RATM. What can be the reason? Let's figure it out. So we'll go over here. Let's ask for approval. Request item. Manager. This seems to be good. Requested for manager, right? So if I go to Workflow Studio and then I go to approves or reject. Let's check once again. I will, my bad. The reason why it didn't get updated is we have not configured out the flow for the same, right? We will quickly, and I will add wireless. Okay, my bad. Wireless more slow. We'll save it out. We'll again go to service portal and we'll add the same user, Abraham Lincoln, and this is business justification. We'll do order now. Request got created. We can click on it. Open the request item quickly. And now we are able to see the approval. Okay, it goes to Apple Tutor. Perfect. We approve it out. It should create a catalog task. So if it approved, if I go to catalog task, if I refresh, it created catalog task. Perfect. To this, everything is going good. If I close this task out, And if I refresh it out, right? The request also got close complete. Perfect, right? This is what we were expecting. We just missed to configure it out on the, now coming to the stage, how to configure stages, right? That was the one thing which we missed. So it's pretty easy to configure stages out also. So for that, what you can do, you can simply go to this. Oh, we don't want this particular. Okay. So you can click on this three dots and we have flow stages. So basically flow stages are used to showcase the progress on the service portal. So you can use the template, the existing template we have request item template, or you can add new stages also. And if I do add stages, I get all the stages out there, okay, with the duration, how much time it takes. So you can simply then configure it, like ask for approval. So I can go to stages and select this particular request for approval. You can add duration, how much time it requires, okay, if you want. Then catalog task, create catalog task. It will be a part of fulfillment. So we can select fulfillment. Over here, we can put waiting for approval and so on. Okay, so this is how you can put the stages also. So this is how we can use flow diagramming. Okay, I think this is pretty easy with respect to the traditional flow. I want to show you that also, how exactly it extracted. Okay, so if I go, my bad, if I go, and here it must have downloaded. So if I open this out, this particular flow, it looks this way. Okay, so this is pretty nice, right, to share with, or should document it out. So this is all for today's tutorial. I hope you like it out, and if you like it out, please subscribe to my channel, okay, so that you will get notified of my upcoming video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and have a nice day. Thank you.